Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Here's another rig I'm working on. This is a SCX10 based rig, obviously. This is just something I've kind of thrown together with a bunch of spare parts. Nothing's set in stone yet, but this is the body we'll be running. I think a while back I had a video where we were building a 5-ton style military truck. This cab is obviously not a 5-ton. I don't know what it's based on, but it's an offset cab. It is broken. I'm missing this piece here. I got this truck from this toy from someone, and I cut the cab off of it and wanted to use it because it was just about the perfect size to use on an SCX10. But you can see I've got the SCX10 2 front bumper on here. I do like that front bumper with this because it's just about perfect as far as the height and the width. I did trim it a little bit here for these tires. These are Proline 1.9 TSL boggers on 1.9 axial plastic wheels, not the beadlocks. These are from the SCX10 2 as well, from the Jeep Cherokee. The front axle is a standard SCX10 axle. It's nothing fancy. I've just got a hex fly servo. I don't even remember what that came from. This is just so I can keep the body held up. I don't know. That may be permanent. If it is, I'll have to get it bolted on a little bit better than it is. Excuse me. I've got, for the rear, I've got this RC four-wheel drive T-Rex axle. And I got it on a trade a while back. Never really used it for anything because I don't have the matching front. But and I don't know how these are supposed to be set up. But this is, I've got it set up so far. This is just so I can at least get it in there and get it mocked up. I have to change my linkage geometry. I may 3D print something to go from there to there for my upper link, just so it's easier to use and easier to make links for, because I'm having a hard time with this axle. Because if you watch when let's see, here we go, when its suspension comes all the way down, that pinion angle rocks up real bad, and it's because when it comes down, these upper links here, these ones that I've bent, are rolling the axle back, and that's a problem. So even from the back, if you watch, let's see if I can. So we'll set the phone down flat, and then you see what it's doing there. That's not good. It probably won't mess with anything too much. I'll just have to make sure I've got a decent drive shaft in there. But I need to fix that because I don't like that. It's not that great. It still flexes though. I mean, it moves like it's supposed to. That's about. Let me. Excuse me. Let's see. That's about the flex it's got, which isn't bad. I mean, it's not. I'm not going for super flex here. I'm not going for super scale. I'm not going for anything scale. I'm just building. I don't build scale rigs. You guys know this if you've watched any of the videos. We just build stuff that we like and that we think is cool. And I think this cab is cool. I do have another piece that goes in. So I've got that bolt there, hole there, and then those two there, and then the two in the front. Well, you can see there and there. I do have a plastic piece that goes here, and that is basically the electronics tray. It was part of the under plastic along with this big black piece. I cut it out the best I could, and super glued it in, and then epoxied it so it would stay in there. I had to epoxy that there so it would stay because it was broken. You see that's all busted up. I tried to fix it the best I could. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I had a big old crack there too, where it had broken off, and so I just fixed it. I was gonna try to rebuild this cab and 3D print a whole new one based on this, but with the cab centered, because this one, excuse me, is not. It's hard to tell. There we go. So you can see that the cab is not centered to the rest of the truck, and I forget what truck that's based off of or what this truck is. It's just I just can't remember right off the top of my head. but I've seen the truck before, or the style of truck. But yeah, so there's a little update. I know I do a lot of shop updates, but I don't have any other camera. I use my phone for everything, and so I don't really have a good way to make a full-on video or build videos or anything like that. I don't have any sort of editing software on my laptop either, so there's no sense in me trying to make a video with no editing software. And right now, me and my brother, he's been on here a couple of times. We've started a new YouTube channel where we're actually going to get a good camera, and I'm currently looking into some software for that because we're building a real off-road truck. It's going to be an off-road tow truck based on a 1986 Chevy K30 military Cuck V. It's basically a single cab long bed Chevy K30. 4-wheel drive, they were 1 ton. And they were just used for the military for putting around base, moving stuff around base. They didn't really use a whole lot of them overseas or during wars. They have used them a little bit, but they're not. That's what the Humvee was for. These trucks were for moving equipment, moving personnel around base, and that was about it. But as far as seeing any action out in the sand or out anywhere, actually in battle, you wouldn't see them that often, if really ever. But we're turning ours into a dedicated off-road truck. So if you want to see that, I'll link it in the bio. We're also building it on TikTok as well. That's where the build kind of started at. So if you want to see that, if you're on TikTok or anything, check out at 85 or 85 Suburban. It's my brother. He's got an 85 K20 Suburban, which is a 3/4 ton Chevy Suburban. He's got some pretty funny videos on there, some good videos. That's, like I said, that's where we've been building this truck. That's where he's got our most recent and biggest mess up and mistake we've ever done. That's kind of how his TikTok blew up. But yeah, so go there and check out his videos, or well, our videos. It's his channel, but we've both been making videos here recently about our trucks. Our YouTube channel is Mad, M-A-D-D, Quack Garage. It's 2 separate words, or it was 3 separate words. Sorry, Mad space Quack space Garage. Let's try to help us get up to 1,000 subscribers so we can go live, so we can do YouTube live and build this truck. We usually do it on the weekends, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday in the afternoons. Sometime, usually about 10 o'clock on Sunday is the end of the weekend for us. But Saturday we could start at 9 o'clock in the evening. Sorry, and we usually go till 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, just working on this thing. And it's not solid work. We joke around a lot. We'll stand around and think for a few minutes, figure out what we're gonna do, figure out how we're gonna do it, because we don't have a lot of plans as far as like writing everything out. We just have a parts list and things that we know that we need to do. But next week, or this coming week, we actually get our wrecker bed for the truck. We're going to pick it up. It's about an hour away from us. $500. We're going to bring it back, and we'll get a good video of it and post it up on the channel. So if you want to check that out, Mad Quack Garage, go over there and subscribe to that channel. It's me and my brother. Check out the TikTok channel 85 Suburban, or at 85 Suburban. It's the at symbol. I forget what it's called. And then we also have an Instagram, which is I think it's 85 Suburban as well. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's 85 Suburban on Instagram as well. We've got some pictures up on there. But if you have any questions about this, let me know or ask me. If you know anything about this T-Rex axle and where I can find links to how people have used them to build rigs, let me know, because I do need a little bit of help with that to figure out how it's supposed to be put together. If like I said, if you want to watch us build a real off-road truck, go check out the YouTube channel, the TikTok, and the Instagram. Boy, I'm plugging that hard. But yeah, so I guess I'll talk to you guys later, and maybe I'll try to have another video up here soon. I've got another rig that I threw together recently that I've been testing that I am thoroughly enjoying. So there you go. We'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.